company of Manchester City and Sergio Ramos of Real Madrid. Well, the shockwaves are still resonating at the absence of Cristiano Ronaldo. Elsewhere, Keylor Navas has been just about unbeatable in the Champions League this season, despite Real's perceived defensive weaknesses. Captain Sergio Ramos returns after a weekend rest. Luka Modric knows all about games here from his time at Spurs. Lucas Vazquez is in for Ronaldo, alongside Benzema and Bale. Ronaldo's 47 goals, 16 of which have come in the Champions League, will certainly be missed tonight.
Well, any very good young player, scored in 3 of his last 4 games.
Well, it's a night Manchester City fans have waited so long for, but this is their night tonight. The Etihad is vibrant and colourful. It's the acid test in European terms for Manchester City. The Champions League masters from Madrid have been here so many. Clichy's ball in towards Aguero. And the first real touch for Keylor Navas in the Real Madrid goal. It's a big night for him, isn't it, soon? There's De Bruyne, and now Navas. And Aguero was making his way in there, and David Silva was in there too.
Well, in the modern game, mistakes, or minimising mistakes, Fernandinho does so well to press the ball, win it high. And Navas just need that end product, nobody affinity.
With De Bruyne's delivery from the right-hand side. In towards Company, who was climbing all over Casemiro.
Well, that's brilliant. Just want a little bit of a pick. Company tries to get free, almost gets a free header. Just waiting for the ball. He just gets hold of Casemiro. As well, Casemiro to get in the way.
Well, don't forget, next week, by the way, we've got the second leg live from the Bernabeu, BT Sport Europe HD, 7 o'clock next Wednesday. It was all about the absence of Cristiano Ronaldo when the team sheets came out, but that's a big blow in its own way, of course, to Manchester City, owing one of the players who can open up the tightest of defences. And the way the game started, you wonder how much he'll be missed as the night goes on.
He's one of the smartest football players I've ever played with, David Silva. Always able to get on the half turn, find a yard of space and play that killer pass. And I think this man, Nacho, is incredibly exciting.
Those lines in there.
Well, the way Benzema played in that first half, I'm sure they would have liked him to stay on the pitch. Didn't look like he looked comfortable at all. I'm sure he's gone off with an injury. I think Hesse, Lucas Vazquez, 2 young, hungry players. Looks running behind. Very quick and direct as well, as Rio said in the studio. Complete different option for Real Madrid. They just need to be...
Fernandinho through to Aguero. Aguero hits one! It's the first chance he's had tonight. And from that kind of range, you would have expected to hit the target.
Well, that's exactly what I meant. Forward runs. That's the one from Sergio Aguero. Really good pass from Fernandinho. Maybe a little bit slow. Just trying to get it out of his feet. It's going to be a lot more difficult on his left foot. Really good play from Manchester City there. In by Kroos. And eventually tidied up by Clichy. It was Fernando who got the first header on it. You just need somebody to go win these balls. Really good delivery. Fernando's first to it. Really good reaction.
Kroos' delivery again. It's a better one.
Really clever run from me and Nacho. See, the ball just goes over 3 Manchester City defenders. That's a ridiculously free header for Sergio Ramos. Not quite fortunate. That just goes straight at Joe Hart. Set piece is so important in these big games. Really good delivery.
Now Aguero. Still Aguero. The referee's going to bring it back, I think, for a foul. Little pull, I think, at the outset on Danny Carvajal, I think, is what he's given it for.
Oh, he does really well, Sergio Aguero. I think Navas does incredibly well to come out so quick. Just close on that angle. Just a bit of a grab there. Not much in it at all, really. The referee's done a terrific job of letting the game.
There's Toni Kroos. Joe Hart always had it covered.
I just look. I think Real Madrid in that first half was so deep. Look how many bodies there forward. City are so deep.
Different variation this time. De Bruyne gets it back and fizzes one in. Keylor Navas was down there quickly for Real Madrid.
You see Kevin De Bruyne a bit frustrated. Really good corner, actually. Great position to be in, De Bruyne. Nobody gets across at that near post.
Lucas Vazquez. Dani Carvajal's got forward. Here he is. Hesse waiting for the ball in. Joe Hart, I think, had it covered, had it dropped. All the same, it's the closest either side have come.
Well, really good leap from Hesse. But that all came from Otamendi, just trying to win the ball and get in front. Really good leap. Fernando's right there. Joe Hart's in a really good position. He's got it covered.
It wouldn't have beaten him, would it?
No, he's in a really good position.
It's a warning shot, though. Modric with a shot. He's always rising. They're starting to add up, aren't they, the opportunities around the Manchester City penalty area for Real Madrid.
Well, Modric was quite quiet in that first half, but been really good in this second half. And I think Fernando invested so much energy in that first half. He looked a little bit tired.
Bale's been so much more close away from Fernando. Here's Bale. Still Bale. He got the curl on it, but not quite enough. He's a real influence, though, now, isn't he, Gareth Bale?
Well, Kroos, Modric. Brilliant turn from Toni Kroos. Just look at the space that he finds himself in. Really good step over. Loses Vincent Kompany. Just wants to get back onto that left foot. I think, again, Joe Hart in a really good position. And Bale just trying to whip it into that back post. Defending from Otamendi, closing that angle down.
Up here supporting him. Otamendi came across. The referee indicates quite clearly that he wasn't happy with that. Manchester City. Let's have another look at this incident first, though, Owen.
Well, he's just trying to get out the way. That's a really good ball from Hesse. Put a bit of pressure on the back four.
In from Kroos. Travelled a long way, Joe Hart, with a big save. I think it was Casemiro who helped it on.
Well, you said it, Dan. These games, when the cagey set pieces are so important. What a save from Joe Hart. Saves it with his left foot.
It's the best delivery we've seen all night.
I see Casemiro just drop into that space. That's a really good save from Joe Hart. Brilliant with his feet.
Kroos out to take the Madrid corner. In towards Ramos this time, and Bale and Pepe, what a save! And now the counter-attack was huge for Manchester City, Owen.
But just watch the flick at the near post. Just leaves Pepe completely free. Pepe can't believe he misses. Bale does so well to attack it. It's a really good touch from Pepe. Remarkable.
Wriggles away from Lucas Vazquez and then sent it in where Keylor Navas was quickly off his line. And they've got wins on the road in Seville and in Mönchengladbach, Kiev too. Kevin De Bruyne was looking to slip it through there towards Raheem Sterling.
Well, again, I think that sums it up. That final ball. Sterling just on the run. De Bruyne always looks up. Really well-timed run.
Manchester City. It's the last chance of the night. In from De Bruyne! Tipped over by Navas. Tried to catch the Real Madrid goalkeeper unawares. He struck it really well.
Well, he almost hits it too well. Straight at Navas. Almost needs to just maybe hit that across and let a Man City player attack it.
In it goes. And that's it. And it's honours even. After a very tactical and cagey 90 minutes here at the Etihad, Pellegrini and Zidane know that it's all to play for. in Madrid next week. Pepe outstanding at the back for Real Madrid. Joe Hart with 2 vital saves from Casemiro and Pepe. And Vincent Kompany more than played his part. The Manchester City captain, who was rock solid defensively. Ronaldo should be back in 8 days' time. Manchester City very much in this Champions League semi-final tie. Half-time in it. It's Manchester City 0, Real Madrid 0.
Well, the two teams are walking off together, both probably mildly satisfied with that result. Real Madrid certainly will be pleased to go back to the Bernabeu, knowing that a win will see them through to the final of the UEFA Champions League, whereas City as well have not given an away goal. It's that 0-0, one of those results that keeps things very much in the balance. Kompany and Bell probably just discussing that right now. Great evening for Joe Hart there, and Rio overall, it was...
Yeah, I mean, no one really dared to win the game. I think they're both very cagey, didn't want to lose, but Joe Hart had to take huge credit. 2 fantastic saves.